Thanks to the Star Wars celebration in Anaheim, California, we finally got our first real details on Star Wars Battlefront. Hey guys, Jake Baldino for gameranx.com here. I think the resident Star Wars superfan. Now, the reveal of Star Wars Battlefront at the Anaheim Convention Center for Star Wars Celebration was supposed to be huge. It was this big thing, and it's cool that we finally got our first information, but overall, the reveal was kind of just a big wet fart. But we'll get to that later. What do we know now about Star Wars Battlefront, developed by DICE and published by EA? What we do know and what I'm most excited about is that there will be a first and third person mode, and you can switch back and forth between the two. Thank God. After all the rumors say that the game would just make a jump to first person, it's good to know that we can still play in third person like the old Battlefront games. The game battles will take place across 4 different environments like Hoth, Tatooine, Endor, and Sullust. Sullust just looks like a really cool and different Star Wars environment, and a little detail for you guys, the Star Wars Battlefront cover art, that's not Hoth, that's actually Sullust if you look closely. Hero and villain bosses are back too. You can of course play as the iconic characters like Darth Vader and, you know, Boba Fett and stuff like that. Now hear me out though, having said that, journalists did get to see gameplay behind closed doors, and apparently according to a lot of them, what I've seen out there, it is actually a very good representation of what the game looks like. Apparently it looks like 90 to 95% like that. And that's apparently running on a PS4, which is very interesting. And if you notice, there's PS4 branding for the trailer, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some PS4 exclusive DLC or some sort of information like that, because that just seems to be how the game industry works nowadays. But speaking of the game industry, let's talk about how it was a little bit of a disappointment, and how, you know, maybe we didn't get gameplay. They didn't show us anything. This was a really short panel. We got to hear from the developers of DICE, which was cool, I guess, but we didn't get any gameplay or really much more new information. And they are dancing around the fact that we don't know if there are going to be aerial space battles yet. You know, there are going to be vehicles, that is confirmed, but we don't know how exactly that's going to go down. But from what I've heard, and according to my knowledge, it seems like they're actually holding back on releasing details about the core fundamentals of the game to keep the hype cycle going and going, because that's how things work. So I think there are going to be, you know, real substantial space battles, but I just don't think we're going to hear about them yet, which is really disappointing. And this is just kind of the theme of this whole thing. I think we're going to finally see gameplay at E3, which is really cool, but that's really far away. Star Wars Celebration was the time to bring the big guns out. And I think EA kind of underestimated and overlooked how awesome the Star Wars Celebration was going to be. The Force Awakens trailer reveal, the panel with J.J. Abrams was absolutely huge. And then today we just got a really brief panel with a very cool and exciting trailer, but that was about it. You know, you see a trailer like that and it's really exciting, but at the end of the day, it's not the video game at all, you know, and you just want to sit there and just fucking drink your coffee. I don't know. Having said that though, the trailer does look really awesome. It's just exciting Star Wars action, which is always good, and it looks like there's going to be shields. It looks like there's going to be different races within the different troops, which is also kind of cool. And it looks absolutely fucking gorgeous. I think people forgot how great Battlefield 4 looked, so this is gonna look good. This Hoth and Endor just look absolutely insane, and I think it's really cool. Cool is the word I keep using, I'm sorry, but I just really like Star Wars. So I want to know what you guys think about this Battlefront reveal. How do you feel about the information that has been announced, or lack thereof? Does it seem like a very ambitious Star Wars game or not? Or does it even matter just because we're getting a Star Wars game this year and that should be exciting in and of itself? Do you think the apparent 40-player matches are going to be a bit too much? It's going to be a balancing act that DICE is really going to have to handle. And are they up to the task? Let's talk about it. And as always, if you had a good time and you like my stupid face, liking this video really helps us out. And subscribing is even better because we do videos like this and we do giveaways all the time. We're actually announcing the winner of our Xbox One giveaway very soon. But that's about it. As always, guys, I'm Jake Baldino. You can visit gameranx.com for more gaming news and reviews. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.